Alright, so 2009 brought us Them Crooked Vultures only album, Them Crooked Vultures, a blues-based hard rock supergroup consisting of Josh Homme, the singer and guitarist of Queens of the Stone Age, one of the best bassists that's ever lived, John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin, and behind the kit we've got Dave Grohl from Nirvana, who is also the singer and guitarist of Foo Fighters. Done the drums for Queens of the Stone Age's Songs to the Deaf as well. So anyway, those three come together to indulge in blues-based hard rock, and show that it's not dead and buried, that it can still be progressed. So straight away doing that with Nobody Loves Me and Neither Do I, with to begin with, not straight 4/4 tune, with a cool bluesy riff on the guitar, Josh Holmes' velvety, smooth, melancholic vocals on top, Dave Grohl kind of channeling his inner John Bonham with some sextuplets across the kit for the fills, and of course some John Bonham triplets, and of course John Paul Jones on the bass, making everyone, doing what bassists do best and making everyone sound so much better, and just taking it up a notch. It's got a bass, it's got a bite, always grabs your attention. And that's what they do in that tune. But then for the full album, it's pretty much just a progression of that. What's cool though is that blues-based hard rock is such a versatile genre. There's not just the same thing every time. They get 11, 12 tunes out of it. They're all different sounding tunes. But they're all within that basic blues-based hard rock foundation. So and being versatile, you can do so much with it. So going on the harder stuff, we've got the next tune, Mind Eraser, Caligula, Elephants and Gunman, probably the two best tunes on the album. Whereas if they want to go more on the bluesier side, they do that in Scumbag Blues and Warsaw, and or The First Thing You Think When You Wake Up, or something like that. Right, so you've got all those two ends, but then they do everything in the middle as well. Josh Homme produces plenty of guitar solos throughout this album. Obviously, he's always got those melancholic vocals on the top. John Paul Jones always making everyone sound better. Dave Grohl usually putting down stuff that is more on the hard rock, the classic hard rock kind of things, but then showing where it can go and trying to take it further. So overall, they do this throughout, and of course, you cannot fault these musicians' musicality. They're all very good at what they do, and they've produced a very good album doing it. To be fair, it can come off as a bit overindulgent sometimes. So they are, I guess, indulging in the love of blues-based hard rock, and they're doing that fantastically. And then sometimes just with tunes like Elephants that goes on for 6-7 minutes, with Warsaw that goes on for about 8. There's another tune that it just sounds like they're pushing this love of blues-based hard rock a wee bit much sometimes. It just sounds like it's droning on a wee bit sometimes. I guess Led Zeppelin done 8-minute tunes back in the day, and here it's not too dissimilar. Just kind of sounds a wee bit more overindulgent than anything else. The album being 66 minutes definitely shows that. Usually, if you're going to be playing for an hour, you need to justify it, and I guess they do. It just sometimes comes off as going a bit far with it, I guess. Apart from that, it's kind of sound the album in general sounds a bit like Queens of the Stone Age do Led Zeppelin. Yeah, so maybe it's Josh Homme and the fact that he's so recognizable, both his vocals and guitar. Straight away you go, oh, that's Josh Homme doing pretty much his same thing, but pushing it a wee bit more classic rock, Led Zeppelin kind of thing. Maybe it's that, and or maybe it's that both Josh Homme and Dave Grohl, both big fans of John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin. So maybe it is that they've got their opportunity to play with one of their heroes and they're doing that, and this is what they produce because of it. Right, like I say, you can't really fault anyone at all. Everyone is incredible at what they do, and they do produce a very good album. Slight faults, I guess, but overall, it is a very good album, and they clearly do love what they're doing. And they show that very well. And of course, yeah, no, they produce something brilliant. So, nice one. Until next time, take it easy.